just talked to at Miami after averaging 13 and 6 at Indiana last season. A couple more transfers here. Darian Williams, who we just showed there, and Vela Allen Lubin, who is from North Carolina. I got to ask both of you, certainly you, Van Allen specifically, but how long does it take to get used to wearing different clothing? The Wolfpack insignia, you sign up, boom, I've got it on. What kind of adjustment does that take?
For me, I was with the Wolfpack when I was a freshman at Nevada, so that part is a little just getting back used to it. And
just
then,
a different Wolfpack?
Yeah, and then just a little bit different shade of red for this year. So
Van Allen, we traded the Carolina blue for the Wolfpack red. What was that like for you?
It wasn't really much different for me, just because I had previous experience of, going from, university to university. And so just for me, just to put on a different university was just, I'm just like, hey, I'm just here to embrace it. And, just really excited what's going to mean to me.
What'd you do with your old gear?
I still have it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I just still have it. They just sitting there right now.
How's the experience going to a few different places help you when you get to an environment like this with a totally new team, a totally new coach, and especially like you guys are here for a reason. Coach Wade brought you here for a reason. You're the leaders that have to bring this group together. How's your experience moving around help you?
Yeah, it definitely just takes a bit of adjustment, just to learn, the new environment, the new culture, the new guys you're going to be around, and just to be able to know, like, what your role is going to be, how you can fit in, and, like, what your purpose is going to be, for that season. And so, for me, it was just, just trying to figure out a way and just to know, like, if I want to be able to impact, this program and just learn more about it and, build great relationships, then it's just going to take quite a few adjustments and, more conversations and just to be able to pull through.
Coach Wade, I say he's one-on-one because he don't really care. I mean, he's going to do his thing, and he's going to. And if you got a problem with it, it's your problem. What's it like playing for a guy that is so focused on, hey, I'm not worried about anything outside. The only thing I'm worried about is what I'm doing. Because you played for another guy like that also.
Yeah. Coach Mack is similar to him. So they're just transparent, and everything that he says is transparency. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He say anything and everything to us to try and mess us up during practice and get you mad to where you mess up even more, so he can just keep yelling at you and get you to run. So he's really one of one. Like, a lot of people ask me, how's he like? I'm like, you just got to come around him and find out. So, like, you can't explain it.
Van Allen?
For me, he's very bold, like Darian said. He's very bold, very transparent, just in a way to try to push you to your limits. I just want to break you just to learn more about yourself. And that's just something that who he is as a coach, and that, but even more as a person, just to know that he wants what's best for you, and he's going to figure out a way to do that.
Quickly, you guys have a really good roster. Like, I look at your team, Matt, Moose, the depth you have. What is this team's DNA, and how good are you, or how good could you be?
I think just grit and determination is the main things that describe us, and do anything to win. I think we can be really good. Being on some good teams, I think we have the DNA for it and the camaraderie for it.
That camaraderie is tough to come by. Tell us about some of the experiences bringing this group together, because I told you guys walking up, your social media team puts a lot of stuff out. You guys been doing some crazy stuff coming together as a group. Tell me about some of this.
Yeah, so one of the things that we've done was a boot camp, which was an extra conditioning 3-day period.
That sounds really fun.
Oh, very fun.
Thanks, buddy.
It's at Camp Oak Hill is where you guys were.
Yep. And so it was just something to where it just bring us together and just to know, just to fight through all the adversity, all through the battles, and just face our fears as well. And, to be able to lean on one another and just to rely on one another. It was very messy, it was very nasty, but it brought us together, it brought us whole, and it became one.
Simulating U.S. Navy SEAL training, Darren, how'd you do?
Fine.
I mean, you were smiling as you watched.
Nah, it was crazy because I didn't expect Coach Wade to get in there. And
that's what I was going to ask. How did he do?
He did great. I mean, for the stuff.
He wasn't on the video doing the push-ups now.
That body's not doing a lot of push-ups, I hate to tell you, boys. I mean, not that I would have been doing any push-ups either, but I mean, I'm looking at Coach push-ups. Maybe he's got to push away from the table.
Man, but seeing him in there, it was just him and all our strength coaches. There's nothing that we do that they won't do, and I think that was the message they were trying to give to us. And even with the conditioning, like Coach Wade probably runs more than all of us. He gets up in the morning for years on end now, and just gets up and runs 3-4 miles in the morning. So yeah, I think that was a big part.
You guys also had something called Road Game Fridays, where you would do non-basketball related activities. What were some of those activities that you participated and competed in?
Yeah, one of them was that we ran in the stadium, up and down, throughout the whole stadium, up and down the stairs, and did some like extra conditioning of running around it as well. And I think we believe we also flipped tires.
Flipped tires around the whole outer part of the
stadium.
Really?
Yeah.
The basketball stadium or the football stadium?
Football
stadium.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was huge, and it was not good, but it made us stronger mentally and physically. So there was some definitely benefits too.
Give us one player we need to know on your team. We know you two guys. Give us one guy that you say like, hey, he's the real deal. Because you've been around. Both of you guys have been around really good players and really good teams.
Yeah. You mentioned Matt Abel. I think also another guy that's under the radar is Paul Manu. I think he's at from the beginning of summer to now, I think he's at the biggest, he's gotten better than most out of everybody. So I think, and he can really shoot the ball. I think he's the biggest player.
I agree.
These guys are really, I'm telling you what, I had a chance to watch them practice. If they stay together and trust each other, these guys are going to be really hard to beat because their style of play is almost impossible to prepare for.
Why?
Because the switching 1 through 5, they're extending their defense, are always making you react to them. So if they're switching out into passing lanes, so three-quarter, a little bit like what Coach P used to do. Sometimes get matched up, sometimes backtrapping. Offensively, they're attacking matchups by moving you first, which is sometimes a little false motion, and then creating matchups. Trey Holloman comes at you in warp speed. I mean, they've got pieces, and most importantly, I always see be a team other people don't like to prepare for and play against. That's the team I always wanted our teams to be. They're a team, and watching them is a team that is really hard to prepare for. And if you have them in a turnaround of a Saturday, Monday, or any time you don't have the degree, you can get in a comfort zone in your practice against them. But then that's what they do every day. They're just better at doing it. Passing lanes close down quicker. All of a sudden, there's deflections, transition, the pace, the physicality. They are really hard to play against.
I don't know if you guys know this. He likes to talk basketball. He's very good at it too. How did he do with his analysis there?
Good.
Spot on.
That's it.
Spot on.
How helpful is it to have a guy like Quadir Copeland, new to NC State but not new to coach?
Yeah.
He's got to be a voice helping all you guys kind of come together.
For sure. He's a fierce and experienced leader. Just the way that he approaches, the game, and just every day, just to be able to be vocal and just to
It's a bit vocal, right, that one?
Just a bit.
He loves
He
the
can
chat.
chirp.
Loves.
He can chirp now.
Sure can. He brings energy every day, and it really helps us, and just really just sparks it within us.
It's great.
Well, thanks for bringing the energy here. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the Triangle. Thanks for doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Right.
Van Allen and Darian.